All right. This should be working now. This is pretty big. Oh, this feels so good. There we go. Make sure everything's running smoothly, or at least as smooth as it can be for me. Go ahead and grab this link from my stream, post it on Twitter. All right. Fresh. There we go. Got the chat up, got everything ready. Test, and it's working. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. Let me go ahead. Really? Right now? Really? Let me make sure this isn't my car. Huzzah! Let there be light. Oh, open door. It's not my car, so it's fine. Sorry if you guys can hear that outside there, but there's a car alarm going off. But it's not my car. And I wonder if they're actually going to do anything about it. Need to get the bingo board up that way. Copy to clipboard. If anybody wants their own bingo board, I can give it to them. Hello, Juju. And my cat's here. But all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and add an image to here. And this post. And there we are. Post. Not work. It didn't. We'll just delete that then. Doink. All right. Okay. There we are. Trying to get things a little bit set up here. Make things a little bit easier. There we are. There we are. There we are. Ooh, Come on, don't buffer on me now. That wouldn't be very nice. All right. There we are. Okay, okay. I think everything finally is going to stop being batshit crazy. I think my stuff is finally settled. Yep, we are good to go. Okay. Oh, hi Aurora. How you doing? I hope I have a good stream too, but I also fear that the Panthers are going to get their asses kicked. So, we have a chance to win this. This is the same Packers team who has lost to the Browns this year. But it's also a chance that they kick the ever-loving crap out of us. If you're able to actually see any point in the game, you got to check it out. The Packers are going to be wearing a very classic uniform. It's a recreation of when they had like leather helmets and shit. And here we are seeing them. Oh, God. Oh, no. Seeing them like not just through like promotional materials and like natural lighting on video, that's a little weird. I don't dislike it. I'm going to be honest. I don't dislike it. But I'm someone who likes weird uniforms. Like, if a team actually like started putting in some like sort of pink and stuff, I'd be all into that just because I think it's fun. Oh God, are we starting the game with you on my lap? Is this what you're trying to do now? Come on, come on. If you're gonna jump up here, just jump up here. There she goes. Okay. Well, chat. Juju's having a time with us. All right, she's gonna be chilling with us today. She can't spend 5 minutes without being in my lap if I'm at my computer. Why? I don't know. It's not like she has separation anxiety. She's just weird. I can appoint my... There we go. See? There we are. Mini Percy supporting her team. She is. She's doing a great job at supporting her team. It doesn't help that I sit in my chair like an insane person. Oh, God. Nope, can't show that. If I show that for too long, they'll sue me. Oh, come on. I gotta fix my camera. You see what you did to me, Juju? All right, there we go. This should be fine. That's fine. You guys can't look at this monitor because that's the monitor I watched the game on. This monitor right here, though, I don't give a shit. All right. So we got a cat that's going to be with us the entire time. That's great. Love that for us. Oh, come on. Come on, camera. There we go. That should be... That's lopsided now. Why are you angled like this? I don't know why I'm yelling at my camera. I'm the one who does this. There we go. Oh, yeah, recolor the keyboard. I can do that, actually. Where's my... Actually, wait, I don't know if I can. I haven't downloaded the stuff to do it on this computer. I should be able to do it. I should be able to do it. I can download this real quick. Because, yeah, I don't have it on this computer. It's on my other PC, which the camera is actually currently sitting on top of. I can try to open this up real quick. See if we can't get it done. As long as it doesn't try to fucking... What the shit, Microsoft Edge? I did not ask for you. No one asked for Microsoft Edge ever, except for to download Google Chrome. But alright, as we wait for SteelSeries to to download. So let's go over the bingo board real quick. We'll expand it right now so we can look at it a little bit and cover my dumb uglass face. So we got simple kickoff in the middle. We have offensive PI. Derek Brown batted pass. Last time I watched the game, Derek Brown was able to bat down 2 passes pretty much back to back. So we're going to see if he can do that again. Bryce Young, 200 plus yards. I went low for Bryce Young's yardage. One, because he doesn't really get over 200 yards that often. And then also he's just coming back from his injury. So probably means that he's going to be a little bit slow. Rico Dowdle, 20 plus carries. That's because Dave Canales said they should be giving him the, major share of the carries this game. And I hope to see that he actually makes that true by giving Rico Dowdle like the lion's share. And onside kick attempt, Jordan Love 2+ touchdowns just because he's on a roll recently. Blocked PAT field goal, that's always there. Turnover on downs, defensive PI. Quarterback rushing TDs on there. We haven't seen that one on the bingo board yet. Jordan Love interception. The interceptions for both QBs are always on there. Overtime's always on there. Tedero and McMillan going for 50+ yards. I feel like it's an easy day for the Carolina Panthers receiving core. Fumble recovery, that's usual for everything. 2-point conversion, Romeo Doubs, 50+ yards. I chose him because choosing for which one of the Packers receivers is going to be the main guy any given week is goddamn impossible. So I just chose Romeo Doubs because his guardian cap's funny and he's on the thumbnail. Roughing the passer, Micah Parsons, 1.5 sacks. I went for 1.5 because we are missing our starting tackle on the right side, Taylor Milton, I think. Actually, I got to go check to see if he was actually still fucking, whatever it's called. If he was still inactive, that's what it is. Completely forgot to talk about that. I need to go check that. There we go. No. Let's go. Oh, right. Hey, okay, we got it. We got the keyboard ready. Illumination. All right, but we also got Micah Parsons 1.5 sacks because we have a offensive line that's not too great right now. It's just a little bit banged up. False start, Bryce Young interception, holding, Packers field goal, Panthers field goal, and illegal formation / shift because I don't know the difference between those two goddamn penalties. And sorry, yes, we're going to bring the bingo card back over here so you do have to see my ugly face more. That's just what happens. All right. Steady. Ooh, what's the RGB value of the Packers stuff? God, those uniforms are not great, but not terrible. I like them because they're weird. All right, let's go ahead and do. That's not right at all. All right, well, we're going to take that to 1, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Moving around, ETN to the 25, gets tackled down, actually stays on his feet, and is able to get right around back to the, say, 27-yard line. So the Panthers will get the ball first, and Bryce Young, after a missed game where Andy Dalton had to start, is coming back onto the field for the Carolina Panthers. And, yeah, we'll just play around with the keyboard later. There we go. All right, so Bryce Young, Rico Dowdle is in the backfield to start. Young takes the snap, already a penalty. Probably going to be a false start. Let's get that bingo board up. I need to get it for the kickoff anyway. And it is a false start. And it's 62. Ah, oh, come on. That would be 62 on the Panthers as Chandler Zavala, mid-round pick from NC State from a couple years back. Came off of IR recently with our battered up offensive line. He's getting a start today, immediately makes a mistake. Is he in there? I can't tell. I think he is. 1st and 15 then for the Panthers. Back to his left. Jimmy Horn in motion to the bottom of the screen. Play clock at 4. Takes a snap. Bryce Young looking to throw. Has pressure off the tackles. Gets to Jimmy Horn real quick. Who is going to just get tackled right down at the line of scrimmage. Gains maybe half a yard. Tackled by Keyshawn Nixon. Nickel corner for the Green Bay Packers. All right, so yeah, we're looking at the offensive line right now. Of course, Brady Christensen and Cade Mays are out. So we have Austin Corbett, or Corbet, depending on how he wants to pronounce it, starting at center again. Hopefully we don't have to deal with too many high snaps. And then Zavala starting at right guard. Young under center, takes a snap. It's a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who punches his way forward for a gain of about, I'd say about 8 yards. They'll bring up 3rd down and manageable after being backed up by the penalty and then getting only 1 yard on the quick throw to Jimmy Horn. So we have Rico Dowdle's first carry already. It'll be a 3rd and 6, so it was about an 8-yard carry there after the 2nd and 14. Oh, come on. No! Are you fucking shitting me? This is bad. So, Panthers stud left guard now, Damian Lewis, is leaving the fucking field of play. Walking very gingerly. Hopefully he's alright. So, now we have only one of our starting offensive linemen out in the day. 74. Who's 74? Is that Kingston, I believe? I don't remember. Anyway, back to his left. Young in shotgun, takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Has to dump it off quick to Rico Dowdle, but he has space, and he'll be tackled a yard short depending on the spot. I think he was short. That was Edgerrin Cooper on the tackle there. I thought he got to Rico Dowdle short enough. And it will show 4th down. And it seems like the Panthers are staying out on the field. There's an opportunity for turnover on downs or a Panthers conversion here. But, all right, the officials are kind of walking around. I think they're talking about it. And it sounds like they're going to use video assist on this play here. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, I don't know why they had to use video assist there. I'm glad they're at least being thorough. I'd rather them do that than not, but I feel like it was pretty obvious there that Rico was down a yard short. Edgerrin Cooper got a really good tackle there to drag him down. Yeah, because... yeah, his elbow is down a yard short. So it's 4th and 1. Panthers offense is still out there. Young is directly under center. We only have one of our starting offensive linemen now. That's fucking fantastic against this Green Bay defense. And now they're doing some dumb shit for fucking play clock stuff. Really messing with the flow of the Carolina Panthers, who are trying to hurry up and catch Green Bay off guard for this 4th down attempt. But now they're going to be going to 4th and 1 with them stacking the box. Looks like they're going to be going on with a full-out blitz here. Quay Walker directing people on the defensive side. Young on the offensive. Directly under center. Rico Dowdle in the backfield. Horn in motion. Young falls, but Horn has the corner, and he's going to get the 1st down. There's a flag, for fuck's sake. Are you fucking kidding me, Tommy? And it's a fucking hold on Tommy goddamn Trimble. So now the Carolina Panthers are going to have to fucking punt it away. Bryce Young got tripped as he was trying to run back to hand it off to Jimmy Horn Jr. on an end around. But he fell. Young was able to stretch it out and still get it to him. Jimmy Horn got the first, but Tommy Trimble held. And now we have Sam Martin on the punt, kick his away. And it has a decent bounce. Dobbs takes it, and he'll be tackled after a gain of about 4, only to the 26-yard line. For fuck's sake, that was so fucking stupid. And now we have our offensive guard injured. Oh, my dear God. So with Yosh Nijman, Zavala, Corbet. I know Corbet used to be our starting center, but Cade Mays took that job, but now he's injured. And then Kingston, that's almost our entire offensive line down to our backups. Love now moving Jacobs over to his right. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. There's a handoff, fake handoff to Josh Jacobs. Love, who has all the time in the world, dumps it off to Jacobs. And Jesus fucking Christ. Roseboom whiffed the hardest I've ever seen a linebacker whiff. And then Morig was not able to get a hand on him enough to bring him down. And then Derek Brown, with great pursuit, able to get him down after a gain of about fucking 7. He had all the time in the world. And yeah, Roseboom whiffs. Morig wasn't able to get a good hand on him. And then Derek Brown gets him after about like a 9-yard gain. Actually, no, they're only given 7. All right, so I was right. Now it's 2nd and 3. Love with the back to his left. Love now looking to throw again. Quick throw to Romeo Dobbs, who gets the first down. Just past the 40-yard line. 11:30, 11:29, 11:28, 11:26. I skipped the fucking number. I'm stupid. But yeah, all right. The Panthers are hurting already, and the game just fucking started. So this is not great for us. All right. Love. Handoff. Josh Jacobs gains about 4 yards. 3 to 4 yards on the carry there. Gets good penetration with his offensive line, but then the Panthers are able to wrap him up. Yeah, they'll give him only 4 yards on the carry there. Oh. You okay, did you? All right. The Panthers defense is not nearly as injured as the Panthers offensive line is, but they're still not at full strength. Losing Pat Jones and stuff like that definitely hurts us. Young now with backs on either side of him. It's a handoff to number 23. I think number 23. He gets the first down as well. Gain of 7 yards to get the first right up the middle. So now they're directly on the midfield logo right now. I'm pretty sure 23 is Emmanuel Wilson on the Packers. I'm not 100% versed in the Packers players' numbers. And yeah, 23 Wilson. So that's Emmanuel Wilson, backup running back to the Green Bay Packers. Okay, Juju, I'm sorry, but if you keep putting your head there, the table's going to touch your ear. Stop it. Stop it. All right, 1st and 10. Love under center, takes a snap, falls back, and it's a quick throw to Matthew Golden, about 4 yards there. And a little bit of a kick there to Trevin Wallace, who made the tackle, but I'm not going to say that there should be any flag thrown, just a little bit of pushing and shoving. Juju, I forgot to get water. It's going to be very annoying when I have to get up to get that, because you're on my lap and you're adorable. So they only gave him 3 yards on the reception there, so it brings up 2nd and 7 for the Green Bay Packers. 9-11, 9-10, 9-09, 9-08, 9-07, 9-06. Love with a back to his right. It's Emmanuel Wilson again. Dobbs in motion to the bottom of your screen. End around. Fakes the handoff to Dobbs on the end around. He has pressure coming off by Scorton. Dumps it off to Emmanuel Wilson, who only gains a yard. So it'll bring up a 3rd and long here. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Green Bay Packers with less than 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. I do like these helmets. A lot of people were dogging on the helmets for the Green Bay Packers. I enjoy the different, the different idea that they have. So it's 3rd and 6. Love is by himself in shotgun into Panthers territory already. They're at the 44-yard line. Love takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Penetration by Scorton, and it's caught. Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft gets the first down for the Green Bay Packers. Christian Roseboom in coverage. Why would you ever put Roseboom in coverage against Tucker Kraft by himself? I don't know. Trevin Wallace was also very late. He could have probably jumped that ball, but he did not. Wallace was late to get in there. Tucker Kraft was able to just grab it, drop down, get the first. Jesus Christ. All right. Love under center. Dobbs in motion. No, that's not Dobbs. I'm sorry. I've been saying Dobbs. That's Savion Williams. And it's Josh Jacobs who breaks through a tackle and gets the first down. It gave him about 15. Oh, God. One of their offensive guards just blew up that defensive coverage and was able to get a great hole for Jacobs to run through. Let's check it again. Yeah, and then he was able to make a juke and put pretty much Nick Scott on skates. Great run by the Green Bay Packers there. Now they're in the red zone. Fucking lovely. 2 rushes for 23 yards so far by Jacobs. Love is under center. Jacobs is the back in the backfield. Savion Williams in motion to the bottom of the screen. The quick throw to Savion Williams, who is going to run into Romeo Dobbs, who is trying to get a block on him, and it only gains a yard. And no. What the fuck? The fuck's going on? What? They're calling it a fumble on the field, recovered by Nick Scott. Did Roseboom punch? He punched that out! Christian Roseboom with the peanut punch. But what I'm worried about is J.C. Horn looks like he got injured on the play. But that is absolutely a fumble recovered by the Panthers. I'm fumble recovery, Panthers ball. I'm putting that on there right now. But oh no, if J.C. Horn's gone, we're fucked. We're fucked. It's going to do the exact same thing that losing Derek Brown did to us last year, but just for the secondary. J.C. Horn was slow to get up. Let's go ahead and check on Panthers Twitter, see if we got any updates from beat reporters that are on the field right now. I need to know if J.C. Horn's okay. That'd be fucking... Huh. J.C. Horn was credited with the forced fumble. I thought it was Roseboom that punched it out. That's not good. I hope JC's okay. Yeah, even the announcers saying Roseboom punched it out. That's what I saw on my end. It is a fumble recovery by the Panthers, and hopefully we hear about J.C. Horn if he's okay. But now the Panthers are taking back control of the football. 1st and 10, right outside their own 15-yard line. Back to his right is Rico Dowdle. Young moving up to the line, making adjustments. And Young steps up the pocket, throws, caught! Teteroa McMillan, 1st down. Teteroa McMillan with a fantastic play there. And yeah, look at that. Nick Scott, what he messes up in coverage, he makes up for when he does get his hands into play. It's going to be important. Young now under center, past our own 30. Treyman in motion. Pitches it back over to Rico Dowdle, who makes his way forward, puts his shoulder down, and gains about 7 yards on the run. 6 to 7 gain on the run. We'll see as the 2nd down comes up here. So they give him 6 yards on the run. It'll be 2nd and 4 after the good run up the middle. Juju, getting excited. Juju, we got a fumble recovery. Juju. She's not excited. She doesn't care. She couldn't give less of a fuck. All right, 2nd and 4. Young back directly behind him is Rico Dowdle. Takes a snap. Young has time. They only rush 4. Dumps it off to Rico Dowdle, who gets between 2 guys and gains about 2 extra yards. More like 1.5. So it'll bring up 3rd and short. Showing a highlight from the Vikings-Lions game. And ooh, a good snag by Justin Jefferson and a good throw by J.J. McCarthy for the touchdown. Good for them. J.J. McCarthy coming off of a little bit of time with an injury. All right, 3rd and 2. Young, it's a handoff to Rico Dowdle, and he's not going to make it. He's going to be like the length of a football short. Come on. Rashawn Gary's getting way too much penetration off the edge. Josh Nyman, who should know how to handle Rashawn Gary, he was a Packer for a good while, is able to get in there and make the first contact to get the stop on Rico Dowdle. And it's a very unflattering spot by the referee as well. I thought he got a lot closer than when they're spotting this ball. And it's a handoff. No, it's a fake handoff. Young's looking to throw, has to step up in the pocket, escapes Rashawn Gary, and he gets the 1st down. Oh! Edgerrin Cooper with a shove out of bounds as Young was trying to leave, and now there's a scuffle on the Panthers sideline. Is Young okay? There's a scuffle on the Panthers sideline. That was a terrible hit. Young looks like he's fine. He's already back on the field. What the fuck was that, Cooper? I like you as a player, but what the fuck was that? He was obviously running out of bounds. Yeah, he escapes from Rashawn Gary, runs to the left, and then as he's going out of bounds, he gets shoved hard by Edgerrin Cooper. And then the contact was in bounds, but it was unnecessary. It was still an unnecessary play. It was in bounds, so I agree with no penalty, but like, dude, calm the fuck down. The game is violent enough. You don't need to do over dramatic shit. The handoff to Rico Dowdle once again, who gets stuffed immediately. Only a yard gain there by Rico Dowdle on the run up the middle. All right, 2nd and 9 now after the 1-yard gain by Rico Dowdle. Back to his left. Young takes a snap. Packers only rush 4. Young throws middle, and McMillan was able to hold on to that ball. He throws down the middle of the field, and with the contested catch, Tataroa McMillan gets the first down for the Carolina Panthers. That was fucking hefty coverage there by number 24. Through his hands, he almost jumped that ball, and McMillan powers it away through him. It's fantastic coverage, but just a strong play by McMillan. Are you kidding me? We can have nothing good. Zavala is now gingerly walking off the field. I want to fucking die. My God, we are working with table scraps on the offensive line right now. What the shit? So now we have Curran coming in. Lewis is back, thank God. So now Young with a back directly behind him takes a snap. He's looking to throw. They have pressure coming in through the middle. Young now directing traffic downfield, and he just throws it away. Quay Walker hits him right before he threw it. Pocket collapsed pretty quickly there, so Young had to roll out to his left. All right, 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass by Bryce Young. He's directing people at the line already. Back to his left is Rico Dowdle. Play clock running low. Takes a snap. Handoff to Rico Dowdle. Trying to find a hole. Finds one and is able to gain about 7 yards. Patience on Rico Dowdle's end right there was allowing him to find that hole and gain yardage where the play originally seemed like it was going to be stuffed. So it's now 3rd and short here. 3rd and 3. 130, 129, 128, 127, 126. Young with a back to his right. It's another handoff to Rico Dowdle, and this time he will get the first down. So with a 1st and 10 for the Carolina Panthers coming up here, we only have a minute and counting in the first quarter. All right, here we go. Young, another handoff to Rico Dowdle, who gains about 3. Gets about 3 or 4 yards there. It'll bring up a 2nd and manageable. The fuck's going on out there? There are loud noises coming from my parking lot. All right, Chuba Hubbard's checking into the game now at a 2nd and 7. 14 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Looks like the Panthers may be either trying to draw them off sides or they're going to go with a play right before the quarter ends. And yeah, it looks like they're just going to run it down to the end of the quarter. They were trying to get them to see if they can not get a jump off sides. But there we go. Go ahead and change this to Q2. And after a quick break, we will be right back with second quarter football. Carolina Panthers making a good run downfield. This is good work. All right, let me go and see here. We're going to go do a quick check of the stats while we're at this quarter break, see what we're close to, if anything, for bingo. Currently, we have to see if Tetaroa McMillan will get over how many yards? Can't see. Where was it? I know he's on there somewhere. 50 yards, and he's currently at 32 on 2 receptions. Rico Dowdle needs to get over 20 carries. He has 8 right now. So we are on track to get him over 20 carries this game. And no batted down passes by Derek Brown so far. No interceptions by either quarterback. And of course, Bryce Young's not close to 200 yards yet. He's only at 36, 4 for 5. Now we're going to go ahead and look over for Packers stats. We have no Romeo. No, we have one Romeo Dobbs catch. That's 1 for 5. So he's not close to 50 yards yet. Granted, the Packers have only had 1 drive so far, and Jordan Love is 6 for 6 for 26 yards. So no touchdowns from him yet. Josh Jacobs doesn't have anything special in here, I don't think. And then no sacks from either side yet. So no Micah Parsons on the board here. I don't think Micah Parsons has a stat yet. So far in the first quarter, we have total yards 73 for the Panthers, 56 for the Packers. And they are, winning time of possession by almost double so far. Of course, they have had this, drive versus the one from the Packers. We've already punted once, but we have 1 for 3 on 3rd downs, 1 for 1 on 4th downs. And we have 14 total plays. They're 9 so far. Hello, Juju. Are you waking up now? No? You're just getting comfier? Okay. They're showing the play where Edgerrin Cooper smacked Young out of bounds. I agree it's not supposed to be a penalty, but he's obviously walking him out of bounds. You don't need to shove him that fucking hard. So Young under center now. Hubbard in the backfield. Pitches it back to Jimmy Horn, who has some blocking, and he's able to get the first down. Ooh, is Tetaroa okay? No, he's fine. Okay. Seems like Tetaroa just got landed on because he was trying to pull a block. Oh, thank you, Juju. Thank you, Juju. Thank you. I appreciate when you try to give me little kitty kisses, but what happens is that you rub my entire fucking hand raw. All right. So you got to calm down. No. Okay. Young under center. Fakes the handoff to Chuba Hubbard. Steps up in the pocket. Oh, incomplete. Oh, do they count that as a fumble? That was Xavier McKinney who hit Young as he was throwing. He was able to get off a block. Oh, yeah, that's a fumble. But I don't think Hubbard is going to be able to get that yardage back because shouldn't it be only the fumbler? It's only the dude who made the fumble who's allowed to advance the ball? No, it's 2nd and 4. Maybe it's because McKinney smacked it, so it's counted as him touching it. All right, well, it's a handoff to... Oh, my God. Dowdle up the middle. He loses 3. Micah Parsons on that one. Just talked about him not recording a stat yet, and then here he comes to tell me, shut the fuck up. I'm shutting up now. Ow. Really? What is JT doing out there if he can't even block? I don't know. He's just kind of a bigger receiver. I don't know why he's a tight end. But it's 3rd and 6 now. Young back to his right. Takes a snap. They rush 6. Going. Oh. No. Throws for the quarter of the end zone, and Xavier McKinney is able to snag that before it goes. What the fuck was that play? I need to know if it was a bad throw by Young or if Xavier Legette slowed down for some reason. That was a very weird play. Okay, no. It looks like it was just good coverage that didn't allow Xavier to cut up into the field a little bit. So got to fight the spot. He's a bigger guy, and that was against their nickel corner in Keyshawn Nixon. All right, well, great. Love that. Green Bay gets it now with a touchback interception. And that is a Bryce Young interception. This is a bingo board that I did not want to fucking get. No, Bryce definitely shouldn't have thrown that. It's both. Leggett should have been able to get there. Bryce Young shouldn't have even thrown that ball anyway, because even if he did get to that point in the field, it was double coverage. So there was no point for him to even try to attempt that. All right, Juju. I gotta shift which leg I'm sitting on, so you gotta calm down for a second. All right. Good? There we go. There you go. I know you're a picky fucking cat, so. No, Bryce shouldn't have thrown it. Leggett should have been able to make it there, but even if he wasn't there, there was no reason that ball had to go there. Especially since we're in the red zone against a Packers team that, plays down to competition so much, we got to take what we can get. We could have easily just gotten a field goal out of that, and I would have been happier as can be. Getting any points out of a turnover is great. So if we could have gotten a field goal, I would have been happy. Why are you licking me through my goddamn sweatpants? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Stop being weird. Okay. You are being a very weird animal right now. Can you stop putting your... Stop being weird. All right, stop being weird. I would have taken 3 there and be happy. But with Xavier McKinney and Keyshawn Nixon there, I'm surprised we didn't just dump it off to the running back. Are you good? Are you good? You're going to fall. You're like balancing your body on the heel of my fucking right foot. All right. Love now at their 20-yard line. Back on either side. Fakes the handoff to Josh Jacobs. Pressure up the middle now. Dumps it off to Josh Jacobs, who's going to get tackled for a loss of 2. Trayvon Moehrig there on the tackle. Hey. Can you calm down? Thank you. All right, so we're looking at the interception play here. Let's see if there's anything that Young just didn't see. Oh, so Young had pressure on him, but he did have, I think that was Jalen Coker underneath that he probably could have gotten there. Yeah, so Young was under pressure pretty much immediately, but he did have Jalen Coker pretty much right in front of him that he could have gone instead of going for the end zone. And now, here goes Love for a massive play, incomplete. Thank God. Matthew Golden was fucking right in the perfect position to get that ball, but it was a fantastic play by Moehrig. Thank God. It would have been a huge play for the Green Bay Packers, getting it to their speedy guy in the rookie Golden. Good God. So now it's 3rd and long for the Green Bay Packers. Love takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Scorton, pressure off the tackles. He's throwing deep once again, trying to go to Christian Watson. And did he catch it? He did! Fuck! God damn it! It's the same exact play, just to a different guy. But this time, we don't have nearly as good of defenders. It's Nick Scott and Lathan Ransom. If Moehrig's there again, he probably knocks that ball out again. They just attacked the worst of our safeties. Handoff. Josh Jacobs gains about fucking 8. It was the same exact shit. It was the same damn play. It just to a different dude. Nick Scott is found flat-footed against Christian Watson. And hell, if Love put a little bit more on that fucking ball, he probably could have gotten Watson in stride and it would have been a touchdown. So now they're already knocking on the door of the fucking red zone. Handoff. Here goes Josh Jacobs. And there they go. Into the red zone already. Motherfucker. I'm sick of Nick Scott. I am too. I try not to talk bad about any player. I'm very against how easy people shit on guys in the NFL. But he's just not a fit for this team. And after that dirty hit on Justin Fields too that he had a couple weeks ago, I'm not a fan very much. I'm not really a fan. Hand off to Josh Jacobs once again, up the middle, able to dive forward after getting tripped a little bit for another gain of about 5. We are playing sloppy. That's for damn sure. But I don't think it's not the end of the world yet. We've come back in the second half plenty of times before. I'm still okay with how we're playing. I just need to hope that this defense doesn't break right here because of, the offense messing up. That's what's tending to happen this season. And a fumble on the snap, and he loses a yard, and there's a flag. There's a flag. He said illegal snap. I'm going to take it. That's illegal formation or some shit. I'm going to take it. Boink. That was a very odd. Yeah, that was a fumble snap, and then Love had just to jump onto it. All right, 2nd and 11. Jacobs now in motion. Love now looking to throw again. Pressure, and Love's going to get sacked! Yes! That's Turk Wharton right there. 3rd and long. We don't have the talent to compete with the upper echelon of the league. No, but we need to be able to show that we can just compete with the average teams. And I think that's our time here. We're showing now that we're no longer bottom of the barrel. And even though, yeah, sure, a high draft pick would make us be able to get another huge big name talent, it's not, guaranteed to work out. So I'd rather win now, even if we have like a mid-level pick. And now they're showing a jump. Ooh, okay. So the flag is going up against the Green Bay Packers against Christian Watson for a false start. Wide receiver getting the false start there. Now, the Panthers are ready to at least be an average to above average team. We got to be able to beat the bad teams and at least make it interesting with the good teams. The Packers are a good team, and currently we're not down multiple scores already. I'll take that. I don't like the sloppiness of our play, though. If we were just getting beat because we were, worse, that'd be fine. But now Love dumps it off to Emmanuel Wilson, who drops that ball. Was it a backwards pass? No, he still held on to it, so even if it would count as a fumble. So there is a lot of wind out here. And Brandon McManus, even though it's only a 49-yard attempt, did miss 2 field goals. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. So The Packers do put the first point on the board. We'll go ahead and put Packers field goal on the bingo board. Hey, we'll get bingo if the Panthers get a field goal. That's something. It doesn't help us all in the grand scheme of things, but I'll be happy about it. We score will be up 14-3, at least 10-3. At least 10-3. Because my problem is field goals, I'd be fine with field goals to show progress. But every time we get into field goal range, we make a dumb move to turn over the ball, or we get sacked out of field goal range. And I believe in Bryce Young. He is coming off an injury, but I also believe that right now we have to consider that we're going up against this very good Green Bay defense with only one of our offensive line starters in. We're missing Christensen, we're missing Mays, we're missing Robert Hunt, we're missing fucking Taylor Moton. And for a little bit of this game, it looks like we were going to lose Lewis, but luckily Lewis is back in. So, sorry, we have 2 out of 5 offensive starters, and it's only on one side. So, half, our right side and center of our offensive line is completely gutted. And while I can trust Josh Nijman to kind of hold it down against, on the right side more than the left side, I don't trust Josh Nijman against Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons. And then they have Devontae Wyatt on the interior for their line, so I don't trust, Austin or Curran or Savala to be able to handle that. And right now, we're down to our guard 3 because Savala went away with an injury. I don't know if he's come back yet. Real quick, I'm going to go grab a drink because we are on commercial for the kickoff to the Panthers. I have a drink. I have a drink. I have a drink. Derek Brown looks frustrated. So we're going to get the kickoff back over to Carolina Panthers after the Packers field goal. And look, the Packers are a much better team than Carolina. We just know that flat out. So being down only 3 halfway into the second, I'm going to take that. It's not great, but I'm going to take it. So we have McManus about to kick it back off to the Carolina Panthers. And the wind is currently blowing the ball off of the tee. Yeah, that wind is rough. Bruh. As McManus is running up to make the kick, the ball is blown off the tee. So now they're actually going to have a holder for the kickoff. We have Chuba Hubbard and Travis Etienne. Kick is away. Takes it at the 1, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, moves around. There's a flag on the field already, and he only made it to the 24. Can't wait until this is a flag on us and backs us up. What is the fucking flag? Oh, an illegal formation. on the kicking team, which means they're going to back them up 5 yards and they have to make the kickoff again, which gives us a better chance to get a better return. And it also means it's Green Bay's ball again right now. So put that back over there. All right, all right. Let's see if McManus is going to try to do it alone again and without a holder. Bruh. All right, yeah, they're bringing the holder out again. So the holder's coming out again. The wind is that bad. Five yards back. And they take it at the 2, to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, moves it up. The same exact shit. All of that bullshit for the same goddamn exact shit. Jesus Christ, you're kidding me. All right, so they're doing their little montage about the new uniforms, you know, the classic look going from the old leather helmet to the leather decal all over their helmet. I like it. I like it. The more I look at it, I think it's fun. I'm enjoying it. All right. Young, quick pitch back to Rico Dowdle, who's able to get a big run to the 40, to the 45, moving his shit around, and he gains it past the midfield marker. 29 yards from Rico Dowdle. Oh, and he's hurt. He's limping. That's not good. Oh, no. Come on. Are you fucking shitting me? Looks like he just goes down a little bit weird. They're taking a look at Rico here. Now Young with Chuba Hubbard to his directly behind him. Can't speak. Young, handoff to Chuba Hubbard, who's going to make his way forward and gain about 4. No, only 3. So Dowdle is trying to walk off whatever's been going on with him. He's got 10 rushes for 60 yards so far. A great job. So now we have Young directly under center, Hubbard in the backfield. Takes a snap. Handoff, Chuba Hubbard once again. Gains only about 2. Bring up 3rd and long. All right, now. Young in shotgun, back to his left, trying to get Coker in motion, takes a snap. He's looking to throw, has to throw, middle of the field. Caught Xavier Leggett at the 20-yard line. He is down, and now he's not getting up. Son of a bitch! Ooh! Oh, okay, now I'm seeing it. He took a bad hit to the head. Ugh. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a fucking penalty. Ooh. Oh my god. Good god. Xavier Leggett probably going to be concussion protocol after that because good god. No Panther can stay up this game. For all the injuries the Panthers are dealing with right now, down only 3, I'm not going to be shitting on them too much. I'm taking it. All right. Here we go. Young now. What the fuck? Beach ball is on the field now, and the players are. Jalen Coker is chasing the beach ball. Hey, now we're having fun. Kill me. The party poopers burst the beach ball. Fuck you, Green Bay. That was fun. Young, directly under center, fakes the handoff to Chuba Hubbard, rolling out to his right. He has time, throws, incomplete, trying to get it to Trayman, and there's a flag. Trim, diddly, I'm just, I don't know. Oh, they get number 55. I think that's Kingsley Enagbari for the Packers. Yes. And he gets a holding call there. So it's a automatic first down for the Carolina Panthers. I need to see this play to see if it actually makes any sense. No, that's the other play. I'm trying to look to see if that holding call was good or not. Akeem Ekwonu is actually dealing with Micah Parsons pretty well. Young under center again. This time it is a handoff to Chuba Hubbard. Gains a yard and a half. Okay, look. Dowdle has been good, but for some reason, it feels like the offensive line is just blocking better when Dowdle's on the field. but making holes that just aren't being made for when Chuba's on the field. And that doesn't make sense to me. Either way, 2nd and 9 coming up for the Carolina Panthers. Young directly under center. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. 2 receivers on top of your screen. Horn moving to the bottom of it. Young fakes the handoff once again. Has to throw it to the ground. That was Enigbari on the pressure there. Throws it to the dirt right in front of Jimmy Horn Jr. It'll bring up 3rd and very long for the Carolina Panthers. A 3rd and 9. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the first half. All right, so here we go. Panthers are only 2 for 5 on 3rd down today. And I don't know. There's no gimme field goals this game because of how volatile the wind is. Young is by himself in shotgun. Packers rush 4. It's a quick throw to his tight end, and I don't think he made it. Oh no, that's Tremaine. So it's a wide receiver. He's a big frame wide receiver. Not big weight wise, but just like kind of looks like a bigger boy. But it'll be 4th in like inches. Yeah, they get Tremaine there, and he's a yard short. And it looks like the Panthers are going to be going for it once again on 4th and 1. With no Rico Dowdle, you have to... Oh no, Rico Dowdle was in again. Play clock at 10. They got to be thinking hard about what they're going to do here. Packers looks like they're ready to rush a full-on run blitz. He takes the snap. It's a handoff to Rico Dowdle, who will get the first down. So it is a first down for the Carolina Panthers with Rico Dowdle coming back onto the field. Hopefully he's okay. And you know what? A good blocking there by Josh Nijman to be able to just give him that little bit of space he needed to gain the 1 yard. So now it's 1st and goal for the Carolina Panthers with 2:38, 2:37, 2:36, 2:35, 2:34 left to go in the first half. Jimmy Horn in motion to the top of your screen. Young fakes the handoff, looking to throw, has time to throw, throws, corner the end zone, incomplete. McMillan couldn't haul that one in, a little bit too high. We got Go Pack Go chants crying out here. Ah, come on. Tet has to bring that in. Come on, Tetaroa. All right, 2nd and goal now. 3 tight end set. Try man in motion to the bottom of your screen. It's a pitch back to Rico Dowdle, who fights and gets the touchdown. The Panthers steal the lead away with 2:22 left to go in this first half. And they hand it off to Josh Nijman to do the classic Taylor Moton spike. All right, good blocking there by the offensive line, even through all the injuries that are on it. And the Carolina Panthers take the lead. Come on, Panthers. Fitzgerald's now on for the extra point. No gimmies in this game with the wind. But he is able to put this one up and through. Panthers take a 7-3 lead against the Packers. All right. All right. All right. So after we come out of this short break here, we'll see the Carolina Panthers kick back over to the Green Bay Packers for what will be more than likely the last drive of this first half. God, I love Tedero McMillan. I wonder, when are the Commanders playing? I want to see. Commanders. They the Sunday night? They are the night. Ooh, do I want to stream the Sunday night game? Because I'm really excited for their Redskins throwback uniforms. They look good. They look really good. I'd be really happy to see those. I love those uniforms. They look so clean. Rico looks like he's doing okay, though. He's going to be doing a little bit more stretching on the sideline just to make sure he's all right. Dave Canales looks like he is frozen. He is cold. That is one cold motherfucker. So now here we are with the Carolina Panthers. Let's see if they can do the kickoff without their holder, because the wind is fierce. Let's see. Looks like we're going to be getting ready. Will Ryan All right, Sam Martin's coming on the field to help with the kickoff because that wind does not like the tee. All right, so Ryan Fitzgerald on for the kickoff. Kicks it away. Takes it to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Moving around. Savion Williams to the 30, to the 35, and tackled at the 42. A fantastic fucking kickoff return for the Green Bay Packers. Come the fuck on. Can't be doing that. Come on, guys. The wind's definitely making a lot of different changes here. All right. Love now back to his left. Takes a snap. Handoff to Josh Jacobs, who is going to battle his way forward, and he will gain all the way up to the 49-yard line. So a gain of about 7. And now we will be hitting the 2-minute warning. Come on, Panthers. At least just keep them to a field goal before the end of the half, and I'll be happy. All right. All right, here we go. Right before the 50-yard line, Love with Jacobs to his left in shotgun. It's a handoff to Josh Jacobs once again, who is able to make his way forward for the first down after a gain of about 3 yards. But there is a flag on the play. I'm tired of penalties. It's holding on Green Bay, which helps the Carolina Panthers. But for the love of God, I don't watch this goddamn football to watch you zebras throw your yellow panties around. Fuck off. It was a good call. It was a good call, but I'm just tired of it. Love, back to his left once again is Jacobs. 2nd and 12 now, back at the 40-yard line. Dumps it off to Tucker Kraft real quick. Roseboom just cannot follow. Gets tackled down after a gain of about, I'd say, 10 yards there to bring up 3rd and short. Tucker Kraft on a good catch. All right, 3rd and 2 after the 10-yard grab by Tucker Kraft. Love in shotgun with a back to his right. It's still Josh Jacobs. Takes a snap. It's a handoff to Jacobs, who is going to get the first down. Gains the 2 yards necessary just to get a new set of downs. No timeouts have been used yet by the Green Bay Packers. And now here comes Josh Jacobs once again on a run up the middle. Gains only 2 yards, and there's another goddamn flag. Fuck off! And it's holding on the Green Bay Packers once again. That one's on Elton Jenkins, the center for the Green Bay mother-loving Packers. Yeah, he holds on Derek Brown. That one's a little bit less exaggerated than the one that Runyon had, where he pretty much murdered one of our guys. But now Love back to his left. I think this time it's Emmanuel Wilson in the game. Golden in motion, takes a snap. Love now looking to throw, has time, throws to the numbers, incomplete. Mike Jackson in coverage against Romeo Dobbs, who has the most ridiculous looking Guardian cap that I love so much. God damn, that boy has a big head. Let's see here. Yeah, he slipped on his break, and then it allowed time for Mike Jackson to get over there. And hell, if he just played that a little bit less aggressively, he probably could have picked that off. But now we have 2nd and 20 coming up for the Green Bay Packers. Less than a minute to go. And even though the clock stopped with the incomplete pass, Matt LaFleur doesn't like what he's seeing and does take Green Bay's first timeout. Green Bay will have 2 timeouts left to go, less than a minute to go, 56 seconds in total for the first half. I don't have anything to show timeouts yet, and that's because, admittedly, I don't remember how I did it last time. I don't even have my little ticker underneath here that was I have like cool shit. As we're on the timeout break, let's go ahead and check stats for this game to see if we can put anything on the bingo board so far. Looking at Panthers stats, let's see what we have here. Rico Dowdle so far. I need to refresh this because I know he has more than 8 carries. Come on. Yeah, Rico Dowdle has 12 carries so far, so he needs 8 more to be able to get to that 20-plus carries route. And Bryce Young only has 66 yards, so he's not close to 200 yet. Tedorowick McMillan only has that catch for 2 for 32 still, so he's not close to 50 yet. And Derek Brown has not batted down any balls. For Jordan Love, he has not thrown a touchdown yet. He only has 86 yards. We have nothing for rushing stats, but Josh Jacobs has 7 for 49, if anyone's wondering. When it comes to receiving yards, we have Romeo Doubs still only having 1 catch for 5 yards. He would have had more there if he was able to not slip on his route. And then when it comes to sacks, we have only 1 sack by Xavier McKinney that technically counted for a sack fumble as well. But no Micah Parsons sack. So far, we have Packers field goal on the board. We have Bryce Young interception on the board and fumble recovery. And then everything else has been either penalties or just the kickoff. All right, coming back out of the timeout break. It is still 2nd and 20 for the Green Bay Packers. Back to his right, fakes the handoff. Love, pressure coming up the middle, throws deep in the middle. He's able to get it to Romeo Doubs, who will get the first down and will be tackled down. 30 yards on the catch there by Romeo Doubs. 1st and 10. Packers trying not to use their timeouts. 34, 33, 32, 31, 30. Love back to his right in shotgun. Takes a snap. Love, pressure coming off the tackles here. And he dumps it off to his running back, who's going to get past the 20 to the 15 and knocked out of bounds right around the 11-yard line. Because he was knocked out of bounds, the clock stops with 21 seconds left to go. Come the fuck on, guys. The Panthers' pass rush is collapsing the pocket, but not being able to get actually penetrating through it. Giggity. But it's because of that Love is able to regain his confidence. The pocket stops, collapsing, and then he's able to still make these very, very interesting throws. Because they keep getting pressure on the outside, collapsing the pocket from the inside, but they do not get the penetration in, so they actually don't sack him. So Love is now by himself in shotgun at the 12-yard line. Love now looking to throw again, rolling out to his right. Makes a man miss, throws incomplete. Tried to get it to Tucker Kraft there, made a man miss before he was sacked. He was hit as he thrown. Incomplete. Oh my God, speaking this long is hard. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to have no voice after this. But here comes a 2nd and 10 attempt for the Green Bay Packers. They're looking for a touchdown to try and go into the halftime with the lead. They get the ball to start the next half as well. The Panthers need to keep them to at least a field goal. Love looking to throw. Panthers only rush 4. Scorton with pressure up the middle. He's able to get it to Josh Jacobs, and that'll be tackled inbounds. They go ahead and gain about 4 yards on the play there, and they're going to use their second timeout. They'll have 1 remaining with 10 seconds left. And I'm seeing that Xavier Leggett is questionable to return after taking that little nasty hit to the head there. Hopefully he's all right. So on 3rd and 6, Packers in the shotgun. Love looking to throw. Panthers only rush 4 again. End zone. Incomplete. J.C. Horn on the coverage there against Romeo Doubs. Bring up 4th and 6, and looks like they're just going to take the 3. A fantastic coverage play there by J.C. Horn. Not letting Romeo Doubs get a hand on there. All right, so this is only a 27-yard attempt for Brandon McManus. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Packers are able to put 3 more points on the board here before half, and that will lead us into halftime. Now, would you look at that? We're in halftime now. That is one hell of a half for the Carolina Panthers there. The Packers will be getting the ball to start the next half, but the Panthers have showed that they can run with the best of them. This is a powerhouse Packers team. I'm excited. This makes me happy. All right. All right, so we're here. Got halftime. Oh my God. Let's see what we got here. All right. All right. So we're here waiting for this all to go on. Ugh. All right, how we doing? Panthers Twitter is a little bit spicy about that Edgerrin Cooper hit on Young earlier. I don't... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, good God. Hi, Tom. Hi. Holy crap. Okay, that's a lot of different messages at once. Holy cow. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Holy shit. Thank you very much. Glad to see the Grassi Posse here. Big fan of Tom, big fan of all of them. GPSs too, Brandon Perna, all that. Thank you very much. Oh my God, I was not... Oh, I need to expand my chat to see everybody talk. How's it going, everybody? No, it's great to see y'all. Thank y'all very, very much. No, I really appreciate it. So far, this game is actually really fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think this is... People underestimate. They underestimate how good Panthers matchups with the Packers are, even if the Panthers suck. Don't know if that says much about the Packers playing down to competition, but it's still good. How y'all doing? I'm sure there are a lot of Packers fans who are a little bit stressed here, but I'm sure y'all do get fine in the second half. Didn't have raid on the bingo? No, I didn't. I was not expecting that at all. No, nice game. Like and sub. Thank you all very much. No, I appreciate this a lot. It's been a while since I've been able to stream games recently. No, but thank you all very much. This was an incredible. Thank you again, Tom. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the raids you do. I know you probably have a couple more going on. You like the bingo board? Thank you. No, I started doing this, I think, last year when I was able to stream a little bit more consistently. Packers shooting themselves in the foot. They are. The Panthers are also doing the same. Penalties right now for both teams are kind of stupid. I feel like the refs are a little bit too involved on both ends. Good luck in the second half. You'll need it. See, I should be offended by that, but I'm not because I know it's true. The Panthers are now an average team, and I can't be happier because we've been bottom of the barrel for the longest time. So I'll take being an average team and getting beaten up by the best teams. But we played a good first half, so I'm happy. Good luck. Almost got that bottom bingo. Yes, almost. We got to get a Panthers field goal. I may have stretched a little bit when they had an illegal something, an illegal snap penalty for the illegal formation, but I'm counting it. Thank you all very much for the raid again. No, I really do appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen y'all. When I was first starting out, I got a raid from Tom Grassi. So now I'm in my own place. I'm not living with my mother anymore. It's just me and my wife and I's apartment. So thank you all very much. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you all for the new subscriptions. Follower from Illinois, well, very nice to meet you as well. As a fellow Panthers fan with you, good to be decent again. Oh yeah, just being not terrible is the best feeling in the world. I've been a Panthers fan all my life. I was born in Charlotte, so it's kind of just what happened. So I've seen the ups and lows from this team. You sub, thank you very much. No, I really appreciate that. Hopefully to actually, pay you guys back for all this subbing and liking. I'm hoping to do more videos in the future, mostly skit stuff, because I just don't have a lot of time to, talk and do analytics on YouTube anymore. One of my thoughts on Bryce Young. Bryce Young is a decent quarterback. I don't think there's really anything wrong with what he does when it comes to, leading the offense as a person. A lot of people have issues with how quiet he is. His main issues are, of course, he fumbles the ball a lot. He's a smaller guy, smaller hands. So he does fumble the ball whenever he gets sacked quite often. That worries me. And his deep ball accuracy needs to improve. He also needs to throw a tighter spiral. That interception that Xavier McKinney had wasn't really on McKinney doing a great play. He's still a great player, but that was really Young threw a duck towards Xavier Legette, and the wind carried it pretty much directly into McKinney's hands. Baller story from the first raid to second raid, Crescent Park. Thank you. It was a long time in the making. No, so I'm very happy with it, even though still a bit of a mess. We got a lot of boxes still all around. But yeah, for me, Bryce Young is, I think he can be a franchise guy, but I would not be surprised if the Panthers don't have enough patience. It's been a long story with him, and the Panthers have a track record of not being the best team to bring out the best in the quarterback. I mean, we had both Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold on the roster at the same time, and now these guys are lining it up on their own teams. And you can say that's on the Panthers, but also I feel like bringing in Baker was just never a good idea at the start because he was never going to be a scheme fit for the Carolina Panthers. And I think Sam Darnold was just also still too broken by the Jets for him to work out for us when he came here. But no, thank you all again. Seriously, that was absolutely insane. Thank you all very much. Yeah, a ton of potential and just needs to keep developing. I hope the Panthers give him that time. I mean, he had a terrible rookie year, but there was, it was a terrible situation to be in. I believe he has what it takes. I also believe the NFL in its entirety has an issue with moving on from talent too quickly. People want, results immediately, and I just don't think that happens in this league. So there's probably a lot of guys who are considered busts or people who flamed out just because they weren't given enough time to develop in the league and to adapt to it. The jump from college to the NFL was a massive jump. And I hope the UFL takes off more because I feel like that being a sort of middle ground league will be great for the talent disparity that football has at the moment. Seems like, the best teams keep having the best talent and, the bad teams continue to shed talent because the talent they ever do grab in the draft or in free agency wants to go somewhere else. Unless you just throw massive amounts of money at them like Myles Garrett. So I hope the UFL takes off because I think that'll help. I don't think we'll ever see a situation where it's like, kind of like the G League or, affiliate teams like the NHL and the what is it, NBA has, that they have like affiliate teams and stuff like that. I don't think we'll have a situation like that for the NFL, but I think that could be cool. Are we winning? Yes, we are winning by 1 point, which I'm very surprised about. And I'm very happy about too. Oh, Christ. That raid was insane. You guys, I had to expand my chat all the way down to my second monitor just to see what everybody was saying so I didn't miss that many messages. That is crazy. Again, thank you everybody who raided, and thank you anybody who is sticking around a little bit just to chat a little bit more. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm getting hot. I'm feeling flustered. Did my face get redder during that entire time? Because I'm feeling hotter. I'm physically feeling like my body temperature rose just because of all that. Yeah, each NFL team had a UFO team. Yeah, so I feel like that'd be very interesting. I just don't see that happening. The NFL is very hostile towards competition, even if it's a spring league. I hope they get warmer towards the UFL. It'd be great to have a developmental league, because the practice squad is the closest thing we got to that for the NFL, and there's only a handful of guys on there. I don't think it really helps much. So having, fringe NFL guys going over to the UFL to play in the spring league where they can really develop, really get game sense, that'd be great. Practice squad league. Because how many people, is it 16 people on the practice squad? NFL practice squad size. Yeah, standard size is 16, 17 if one player is part of the International Pathway Program. Yeah, so. Yeah, I just don't think that's enough people to actually, keep talent in and develop it. Especially since a lot of times, people use the practice squad just for, holding for their emergency third quarterback. Especially because you can also poach people from practice squads, having a affiliate team where, technically the dude's under contract with, your franchise, but he's on your affiliate, G League or whatever whatever you call it. That'd be interesting. But if that did happen, that would be very far in the future, where the UFL shows that leagues like that can be viable. Because I know the UFL is still having its own issues. They had a lot of teams delete, and they had a lot of teams move into different situations. Where did Mini Per go? She is somewhere. Actually, yeah. You know what, chat? Let me go get my cat. I'll show you guys my cat. The cat was in my bedroom. All right. Oh. Here's my cat. You are purring like crazy. Yeah? You happy? We're winning. You see? We're winning. So, you can hang out with us for a little bit again. All right. Let me move my leg up a little bit. I know you like sitting on my lap. Looking around, Falcons, Bears. Falcons, Bears down, 49ers up. Those 49ers, Falcons, and even the Rams game are going to be crucial. Yes. So when I take a look at the Panther schedule again, none of these teams are unbeatable to the Carolina Panthers, which is a great feeling to have. Because before, I would look at games like the Niners and the Rams and think we have no chance. And to kick back away is to Savion Williams, who will get it out of bounds right about the 31-yard line. Excuse me. But there's no unwinnable game. Hard games, yeah, there's still plenty of hard games. But I'm very thankful that there's a lot of improvement in this Panther squad to make me think that we can beat any team in the NFL. Any given Sunday really does apply. But we still have a long way to go before we are a contender. So now we have 1st and 10. Love with Golden in motion. It's a handoff to his running back, Josh Jacobs, who's going to be able to gain about 5 yards on the first carry. So far, it's been a pretty good game. And they'll actually give him 6 yards on the carry. That'll bring it up a 2nd and 4. 1440, 1439, 1438, 1437. The Carolina Panthers, if they want a chance to actually make the postseason, I think the most important games they have are their divisional games. Because if they just knock down their own division opponents while putting themselves up, we'll be fine. Love directly under center now. Jacobs in the backfield. Takes a snap at the handoff. Jacobs up the middle, bounces out towards the numbers, and he gains about another 2.5 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd and short for I was going to say the Carolina Packers. The Green Bay Packers. So now with 14 minutes eclipsing in the third quarter, we have Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs up to his right in shotgun. Panthers rush 4. Quick throw from Love to the numbers, and that's caught. I think that's Romeo Doubs. Yeah, so he'll catch it right at the 49-yard line for a Packers 1st down. And Romeo Doubs is getting close to hitting that 50-yard mark for the bingo board. Let's go ahead and pull this up again. You having fun down there, Juge? And Romeo Doubs needs 2 more yards, and we'll have it above 50 for him, so he'll get that on the bingo board. Love now back to his left this time, still Josh Jacobs. Takes a snap, Love looking to throw. Quick throw in the middle of the field again, gain of about 4. And that'll be Romeo Doubs, so that will be 50-plus yards for Romeo. Oh, you leaving, Juge? All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. Now I can sit up closer to my screen again. So gave him 5 yards on that reception there. Love now with both backs either side of him behind. Handoff, Josh Jacobs bounces it out towards the right, and that will get him a 1st down, and it's still up. Oh, a good chunk gained there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Tucker Kraft's down on the field right now. He looks like he's really hurt. Rico or Chuba Hubbard? I mean, at this point, oh no. Oh no, that does not look like a good injury for Tucker Kraft. Hopefully he's all right. We're going to have injury time out here. As for Rico or Chuba Hubbard, Rico is the hot hand right now. So even though I think Chuba Hubbard's the franchise back, you got to give it to Rico while he's, hot. You just got to do it. It just makes sense. No matter how much I love Chuba, you feed the hot hand. And in the end, I think that even though we have guys like Jonathan Brooks and looks like as Kraft was trying to put a block, someone like stepped or like hit him weird, and he went down in pain, grabbing the back of one of his legs. So very unfortunate for him. Hopefully he's okay. If I'll go on Twitter, see if we can't see anything coming out real time as we're on the break. But so far, we're not seeing anything. Is he getting carted off? Not that I've seen yet. We're on a commercial break right now, and we're not getting any information yet. Still trying to check around. Checking Panthers beat reporters who are at the game, who are going to give us real-time updates, but so far it's just that he's down, and the training staff is looking at him. Airwork has a Panther shirt on. Tell him he's got the right idea. Recognize the blue? It's easy to recognize. Technically, this blue is just slightly wrong because this is an old jersey. This is before Nike fixed their shit. Yeah, even though we have Brooks and ETN, young guys, Brooks is coming off of 2 major injuries, and then ETN seems to be more of a return specialist than a real back. I would say, more than likely, I would recommend signing Rico and having a 1-2 punch like we had back in the, early 2010s days with the Panthers with Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams. The running back is becoming viable in the NFL again. Get your lethal running back combo. I feel like it's going to be very good for us in the future. For most of the late, 20 teens and into the early 2020s, we've been dealing with, only the passing attack. Running back is, becoming viable again. And now we're seeing Tucker Kraft get helped off the field. Love now taking the snap. It's a handoff to Josh Jacobs, who is going to be, tried to get a stiff arm on DJ Wanham, tried to make it to the left side of the field to the numbers, but he'll lose a yard on the tackle there. DJ Wanham with the good tackle. We're going over the injury play for Tucker Kraft again here. So let's see if we can get a better idea. Oh, okay. So he just kind of runs into the pile. He kind of just runs into the pile. I'm not sure what's going on there. And he just goes down injured. Love now with backs on either side of him. Pushes Jacobs down to the right side of the field. Heaves it downfield, incomplete. I'm surprised, just because Jacobs is kind of there, that it's not a intentional grounding. I don't know if he was actually out of the pocket yet. All right. So we have 3rd and 11 now coming up for the Green Bay Packers. The Packers offense has been sputtering against this Panthers defense. They've had some big chunk plays, but otherwise the Panthers defense is playing well. Dobbs in motion to the bottom of the screen. Love, quick throw to Matthew Golden trying to get a wide receiver screen, but he will not make it to the first down marker. Tackled down hard by Nick Scorton after a gain of about 6 yards. And here comes Brandon McManus to try and take the lead from the Carolina Panthers with another field goal. The wind is still whipping around deep into the bowl that is Lambeau Field. The flags on the end of the goalpost are going insane. It is a 43-yard attempt. McManus should be able to make this, but with the weather, we'll see. The kick is up, and oh, he missed it! It's no good! And the score will stay right where it is. The wind carries it away. I put it on this side. There we go. And that is a huge momentum shift for the Carolina Panthers. They already felt good going into the half. And with that missed field goal, the defense and special teams unit are rocking on the sidelines. Canales looks like he is just too cold to give a shit. He seems so pissed off that it's so cold. Let me go ahead. What is the temperature in Green Bay, Wisconsin? It's not even that cold. It's the wind that's the issue. It's 49 degrees there currently in Green Bay, which is not too bad. but it is 14-mile-per-hour winds. That's gotta be hella fucking cold with the wind chill then. Yeah, what's the wind chill? Okay, so it's still not too bad with the wind chill outside, because the wind chill says it makes it the real feel is like 43. But inside the bowl that is the frozen tundra, I'm sure it's a little bit colder. So okay, yeah, I'd be fucking freezing in 43-degree weather as well. But I've lived in the South all my life, so that has something to do with it. Boink. And just to make sure I didn't get this wrong, let me go ahead and look at the official stats here. Oh, no. Hold on. It still says Romeo Dobbs only has 48 yards. I think I gotta take, I gotta take that off of the bingo board. Damn, okay. Romeo Dobbs doesn't have 50 yards yet. He only has 48. All right, did I get him mixed up with Sevion Williams again? Because I've been doing that because they're both 80 numbers and wear big-ass Guardian caps. But no, okay. Jordan Love so far is still doing great through the air. They just haven't been able to get it done in the red zone or when they really reach past the 50. Because he's 14 for 20 for 155 yards right now. Whereas Bryce Young, 6 for 10 for 66 yards and an interception. It's the Panthers defense doing all the work right now. And oh no, Tucker Kraft is getting carted back to the locker room. I really hope he's okay. He's a fantastic player. So now Young, with both backs in the backfield with him, moves Etienne out, and oh no! A backwards pass bounces off the hands of Rico Dowdle, and he has to fucking run like 20 yards backwards to cover that back up, and then gets tackled by Quay Walker. He was trying to get a swing pass out to Rico Dowdle. It was a little bit too high by Young. Bounces off the hands of Dowdle, and then he is just forced to run 20 yards behind himself to be able to get that. Okay. The Panthers are getting saved on a technicality here. It barely went forward, so it is just a standard incomplete pass. So it is 2nd and 10 instead of 2nd and 32. So now Young, with a back to his left, Coker in motion, takes a snap. It's a handoff real quick to Rico Dowdle up the middle, who battles his way forward, still pushing the pile, gains about 7. Maybe 8, depending on when they blew the whistle, if he was not able to gain any more forward progress. Oh. Come on, no. Don't be what I think it is. He was able to walk off on his own, so I hope it's not an ACL. They're talking about Kraft is now questionable with a knee injury. Young, 3rd and 3, has time in the pocket, steps up himself. He's going to run for the first down. Oh my God. Ikem Ekwonu really is working well against Micah Parsons. Good work on the offensive line there, giving Young the time. He had all day in the pocket, couldn't find anything open, so he got the first himself. Young under center now. Handoff, Rico Dowdle. Dowdle, patient, gains his about 3 yards. So let me go ahead and also check with the stats here to see if Rico Dowdle is over 20 carries yet. He's at 15 so far. So he's not yet over 20. He needs 5 more carries to be able to get that 20-plus carry option. Second and 7 now. Young. It's another handoff. Rico Dowdle. He's not going to get anything there. He was able to fight his way forward for a yard, 2.5 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and medium. And Dowdle is once again walking off the field a little gingerly. Hopefully he's all right. It looks like they're just going to swap him out anyway, but he did have a little bit of a limp as he was running off. So it'll be 3rd and 4 coming up for the Carolina Panthers. 8:10 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And yeah, Dowdle is hurt. Not too bad, though. He's just, still walking a little gingerly. Young is making adjustments at the line. Corbet is signaling he understands. McMillan is in motion to the top of your screen. Quick blitz, throws incomplete. Looks like he was trying to come back to Xavier Legette on a comeback route, and Legette fell. Yeah, I don't know which receiver he was going for there. So the Panthers are going to be punting again. Offense, once again, letting the defense down. Sam Martin's kick is away. And Dobbs is going to have to take the fair catch right at the 11. So now the Packers are going to be taking it deep in their own territory. The defense needs to just keep standing up, standing strong. And the offense just needs to get at least one more drive to end in a touchdown. But so far, this offense is just stagnant. All right. Coming up now to the next Packers possession at the 11-yard line. Under center, it's a handoff, and he'll be tackled immediately. Emmanuel Wilson gains only about 2 yards there. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Jordan Love directly in the center. Back in the backfield, I think that's Emmanuel Wilson again. And a quick throw, incomplete. Pressure right in front of him. That was Trevin Wallace, came right through the offensive line. And somehow they don't call intentional grounding again because Dobbs was in the area. Dobbs was barely in the area. Maybe in the same zip code, but I'm not too sure. Third and 8. Love now looking, throws towards the sideline. And the challenge flag is coming out. The Panthers sideline is trying to say that he did not have possession of this ball. It was Romeo Dobbs to the sideline right at the 25-yard line. They're trying to say that he did not. It just depends on when they consider that he had possession, because he had his feet on the ground most of the time. But he definitely did juggle that ball. We'll see if it's enough to get it overturned. In the moment, it looked like it was complete. I don't blame the refs for that. This would be huge for the Panthers to get this stop. Absolutely fucking massive, I may say. All right. As we wait for this challenge to go through, we're going to be able to see if the Packers are going to continue their drive or if they will be forced to punt deep in their own territory. There we go. All right. Grabs it. Pin. And he does get a toe drag. I can see it still being a catch. Yeah. So the call stands. Packers drive continues. Love directly in their center. Back in the backfield is Emmanuel Wilson. It's a handoff. Fake the handoff to Wilson. Love now throwing deep downfield, trying to target Christian Watson. It's intercepted! Yes! Trayvon Mower to the 40 to the 45, making it to midfield at 50 to 45, 40, and tackled out of bounds right around the 38-yard line. My neighbors hate me. And that is a Jordan Love interception. So now the Panthers offense comes out in enemy territory. At the 38-yard line, Young directly under center, back in the backfield is Chuba Hubbard. Horn went in motion up to the top of the screen now, takes a snap, handoff, Rico Dowdle able to break his way through, and he gets a gain of about 8. Gets all the way to the 30-yard line, bring up second and short for the Carolina Panthers coming up. Let's fucking go. And now we have 2nd and 2. Young now takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Has time in the pocket. Throws quick to Rico Dowdle, who gets the... I almost said gets the interception. Gets the catch for the first down. And Dowdle is now hurt for real, holding his inner leg, groin area. And he's able to jog off the field on his own power. Come on, take him out for a couple plays, man. They had Quay Walker on the edge against Akeem Ekwonu, who had a good break off, but Ekwonu was able to pick that back up. And yeah, come on. Take Dowdle out. He's done. He's done. Why is he still in the game? Holy shit, you're really fucking playing with fire here. Young, it's a handoff to Dowdle again, even after that little injury there, and he makes his way up to the 20-yard line. So it will either be in the red zone or just before it at this second down play. How is Dowdle still in this game? Get him out of there. So it's 2nd and 8 now. Young in the shotgun. Packers only rush 4. Throw middle of the field. Gets it to Jatavion Sanders. So it'll be 3rd and short coming up here now. All right. Now, here's the biggest thing. You have the opportunity to put more points on the board, even if it's only a field goal. Don't turn the fucking ball over. Jesus. Just don't turn the ball over. And it's a pitch back to Chuba Hubbard, who has enough room, and he'll get the first down. Gains about 6 or 7 yards there for a new set of downs for Carolina. It'll bring up 1st and goal. All right. 1st and goal. Young with a back to his right. It's Chuba Hubbard. Takes a snap. They only rush 4. Dubs it off to Chuba Hubbard again. Incomplete. Hubbard just kind of bobbled it. Even with the incompletion, it's actually a better play than what would have happened because Isaiah McDuffie was on top of him. He would have been tackled for a loss. All right, so we're coming back onto a second and goal for the Carolina Panthers. 3 minutes just eclipsed. It's 2:59 to go in the third. Chuba Hubbard still on the field for the Carolina Panthers, directly behind Young. Leggett in motion to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff. Chuba Hubbard battles his way forward, only gains about 4. Really only 3. But we're inside the 5 now with third and goal. So here we have third and goal. Back to his right is Chuba Hubbard. Young with 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. He takes a snap. Young looks for the corner. Throws. Come the fuck in! No interception. It was almost toe tapped by McKinney again. Off the hands of Leggett. What the fuck? Oh! It's pass interference against Green Bay. I don't agree. Let me see. Okay, actually, no, I see it. All right, it's pass interference. It is. It's not a ticky-tacky penalty. But I also still don't like it because with a down as crucial as this, we go down to win again! Touchdown! Oh my god, the Panthers expand their league. There's a flag. Oh, fuck right off. Fuck right off. I hate you, dumbass fucking zebras. Fuck right off. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Fuck the refs. Buy Brandon Perna's coffee. And it's no good. God, I hate that. Fucking unsportsmanlike contact for like fucking celebrations in the end zone. If you don't want people to celebrate, fucking stop them from getting in the end zone. I'm sorry. There should be no reason in a league of grown ass men in a game as violent as football, we should be going, oh, but think about the children for celebrations in the end zone. For the love of God. Are these grown ass men or not? I don't fucking know. There should be no fucking reason that you look at someone doing like maybe even like a little hip thrust or a bow and arrow or even finger guns and think, oh dear God, I gotta penalize that because that's not allowed. These are grown ass fucking men. If they don't want to get stunted on and emoted on, they shouldn't get fucking scored on. And a kick over to Savion Williams and a good tackle by Thomas Incoom there. Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. Jordan Love now directly in the center, pitches it back to Josh Jacobs, who is not going to be able to get anywhere. A good tackle by Christian Roseboom, but there's a flag on the play. It was a holding on number 86 for the Green Bay Packers, tight end Fitzpatrick. That was declined, though, and they will keep the tackle for loss by Roseboom. A loss of a couple or a few yards. Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 13 now. All right, now Love looking to throw, has time, plenty of time actually, gets it to the middle of the field to Josh Jacobs. I almost said Josh Dobbs. That's a quarterback. And it will gain about 5 yards. And Romeo Dobbs does have over 50 yards now because of that controversial catch on the sideline. That it was a catch. And what the hell happened? It was a quick play I didn't even see. I was checking the bingo board, but there's a flag. The fuck happened? All right, so big first down for the Green Bay Packers on a play I didn't even fucking see. They saw there was 12 men on the field here, and it was just a quick throw to Romeo Dobbs past midfield, and Nick Scott missed the fucking easiest tackle of his life because he's going for a hard hit instead of wrapping him up. What the fuck is wrong with you, Nick? Now into enemy territory past the 50-yard line already. Love runs it over to Jacobs, and he's going to gain about 4. Jesus fucking Christ. This is giving me the vibes of the Falcons game where the bullshit penalty on DJ Moore backed up the extra point and Pinheiro missed it. And that cost us the game. Yeah, I'm getting the same vibes right here. 25 seconds left to go into third. 2nd and 5. Love fakes the handoff. He's keeping it himself, and he just slides down after a gain of about 2. It'll be 3rd down coming up here. Panthers need to stop. And more likely, they're going to be taking this to the end of the 3rd quarter, and it'll be coming up to quarter 4. And yeah, so we end the 4th quarter. We end the 3rd quarter, entering the 4th. Panthers up by 6. Or Panthers up by 7, sorry. So the Panthers up by 1 touchdown. Their offense can't do shit. Their defense is playing well, but small mistakes end up in big gains for the Green Bay Packers. Jesus Christ. God, that's so stupid. All right, we're still in commercial break to go into the fucking new shit. All right. Here we go now with the 4th quarter underway. Love with a back to his right. 3rd and 4 now. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Panthers only rush 4. Throws middle of the field. Was that? It was incomplete. Yes! Wallace on the coverage. 4th and 4. Fourth and 4, and the offense is out there. Great coverage by Trevin Wallace. 4th and 4. This could be huge if the Panthers can get a stop. Come on, come on, come on. All right, medical timeout. When Christian Watson was going down, he did contact Christian Roseboom's like legs, knee area with his head. so they're probably going to check him out, make sure he doesn't have a concussion. Because, yeah, he kind of... Okay, no, it wasn't that he is just led into Roseman's, like, torso area, and he did kind of, like, stiffen up a bit when he was down. So they're going to check him out in the medical tent real quick. He looks like he's fine, though. They're just going to be careful. Good thing. So now it's 4th and 4. Back to his left. Love. Panthers showing that they're going to rush 5. They rush 5. Roseboom wasn't quick enough. First down. What the fuck are you looking at, Christian? Jesus. My good God. Fucking bullshit. First and 10 now, past the 30-yard line at the 28. Love now looking to throw. Has time, throws middle of the field, gets to Savion Williams, who kind of just falls backward in a weird way, but he will be touched down after a gain of about 5. God damn it, Roseboom. God, that pisses me off so much. And it's a handoff to Josh Jacobs, who gets the first down. Gains about 10 yards there to the 15. They're in the red zone. All right. 1st and 10 from the 15. Receiver in motion to the bottom. Handoff, Emmanuel Wilson gains about 3. All right, here we go. Love now looking to throw again. Throws to the numbers. It'll caught by Dobbs. J.C. Horn in coverage, and he will not get the first. It'll be 3rd down and 2 coming up here. Oh, 3rd and 3, actually. All right. Third and 3. Defense needs a big stop. Quick throw to Emmanuel Wilson, who will not be going anywhere. Bring up 4th and long. It's 4th and 8. This is huge for the Carolina Panthers. Moehrig, once again, a fantastic tackle. Fourth and 8. And they have to call a timeout. Play clock winding down. They weren't able to get set early enough. And so that will be the Packers' first charge timeout in the 4th quarter. Both teams now only have 2. So we'll come back after this quick break. All right. Love now back to his left. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. 4th and 8. This is huge. Showing a corner blitz. They only rush 4, though. Love has to be running around. He's looking all around him. Love rolling back out to the left now. Has time. Still looking. Throws. Back. Mike Jackson could have gotten a pick, but it's still a turnover on downs. It could have been a pick 6, but instead, it is a turnover on downs, and I'll still take it. How does Mike Jack not get that? That's why you play corner, because you ain't got no fucking hands. Oh. All right, now, Love, not Love, Young, back behind him is Dowdle. The handoff to Dowdle, who has a big hole, gains about 13. And Dowdle probably has more than 20 carries at this point. Now, let's say he has 19. He needs one more carry. If he gets one more carry, we're putting that on the bingo board. And another handoff to Rico Dowdle, who has space to the 40, to the 45. There's a fucking flag. God damn it. God damn it. Replay first down, illegal formation. So, hey, that ticky-tacky one that I added on the bingo board, it's real now. Like, God, that's infuriating. Handoff to Rico Dowdle again. This time only gains 2. Bring up 2nd and 13. Young now, looking to throw. Just throws it to the ground. Flag. False start. Ikem Ekwonu, false start. Are you goddamn kidding me, Carolina? You have the opportunity to put this game away in this drive, and this is how you open up with it? What is wrong with you? My earbuds fell off. Handoff, Rico Dowdle, once again. Gains fucking nothing! You're shitting me. Shitting me. It is 3rd and very long for the Carolina Panthers. They're going to waste this massive opportunity that they had to put this game away. It is 3rd and 14. Young just has to throw underneath. Tetaroa McMillan has nowhere to fucking go. And la-dee-da, bring up 4th and long because our offense is awful and we can't do anything. Jesus. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Okay. Love now. Fake the end around to Savion Williams. Throws. Caught by Musgrave. Knocked out of bounds after the first down. Jesus. Come on, guys. Come on, defense. You've been doing this all game. Stay with it. Love. Handoff. Jacobs. Cut to back up field. Gained only 2. Dowdle does have 20 plus carries, though. Let's remember that. Okay. 2nd and 8 now. Love directly in our center. Watson in motion. Love takes a snap. Pressure off it immediately. Just had to dump it away. Because Jacobs was trying to run out from the gaggle of linemen, he's technically in the area too, so there will be no intentional grounding. That was Roseboom, though, on a fucking just a free rush straight to Love. So it's 3rd and 8 now. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Love takes a snap. The Panthers rushed 5. Get to the Luke Musgrave, but he will be tackled before the line to gain. It'll be 4th and very short. It's 4th and 3. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on. Come on. Love with a back to his left. Manuel Wilson takes a snap. Panthers only rush 4. Quick throw complete. And oh my God! Wallace, come on. How do you miss that? Complete. They're trying to make it a little bit quicker now to try to keep the Panthers off guard. Why are we playing that far off on 4th and short? Love takes a snap. He's looking to throw. Panthers have only been rushing 4 most of this game, and then he gets it off to Christian Watson, who gets tackled out of bounds by Mike Jackson after a gain of about 6. Bring up 2nd 4. 5-12, 5-11, 5-10, 5-9, 5-8, 5-7. 2nd and 4. Love. Emmanuel Wilson still to his left. He's in shotgun. Love stepping up to the line to make an adjustment. Panthers look like they're only going to rush 4 again. Love, quick throw, middle of the field, caught by Luke Musgrave. Another Packers first down. Here they come to the red zone once again. The Panthers have been good at keeping them out of the end zone in the red zone here. Green Bay is finally getting a little bit of a drive going. It's a handoff to Wilson once again, who's going to get stuffed up. Gain of about 5. Love again, back to his right this time. It's another fake handoff. Gets it to Savion Williams, who gets the first down again. The Packers are on a fucking roll right now. The defense is tired because the offense has been doing nothing to play on the fantastic game they've been having. So it's now 1st and goal. Love with a back to his left in shotgun. It's a handoff to Emmanuel Wilson again, who battles his way forward for a gain of about 4. And Trevin Wallace is hurt. Trevin Wallace is hurt. Looks like it's something around his shoulder or upper arm. Oh my God. Still on the injury timeout for Trevin Wallace. Second and goal now from the 3-yard line. Love moving around receivers all over the place. Takes a snap. It's a handoff. Josh Jacobs gets to the 1. 3rd and goal at the 1. Come the fuck on, guys. Handoff. going on? What's going on? They're saying he's stopped. Let's see what's going on here. No, he got over. He's got that touchdown. He's got the touchdown. Yeah, he got it. He got it. He got it. So they're challenging it correctly because he got it. He got it. I'm putting the 12 on there already. I'm putting the 12 on there already. They got it. They fucking got it. Jesus Christ. Yes, we knew it was a touchdown. I don't know how you guys didn't call it then. For fuck's sake. All right. All right. Here comes McManus on for the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. The game is tied, 13-13. All right. The Panthers have to put together a drive here. Come on. Got it to 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, moving around to the 30. All right. Gets around to the 30. Got decent field position. The wind is crazy, so a field goal has to be close to get it. We've already missed a PAT. Can Bryce Young bring Carolina another game-winning drive? Mm. Come on. Come on. 2:28 left to go. Young directly in our center. Dowdle in the backfield. Coker in motion to the left end of the screen. Handoff. Dowdle. Gained only 2 yards. Come on, Canales. Don't get fucking weird about this at the end. Ugh. And here comes a 2-minute warning. So we're here at the 2-minute warning now, letting the clock wind down. At the very least, if you can't get point, you got to make sure that you don't leave enough time for them and bring it to overtime. I still can't believe they're letting it get this far. We were on top of it. We were holding them so goddamn well. And here we are, stressing me the ever-loving of fuck out. Oh, God. So angry. I'm still so angry. Good God. All right. Go Pack, go chants are ringing out. Second and 8. Young fakes the handoff, rolling out, has to move, throws, caught, first down, Jalen Coker. There we go. Come on, keep doing stuff like that. Come on, come on, come on. Young now, back to his right is Rico Dowdle. He's in shotgun. He's going to throw, pressure off the tackles, incomplete. Trying to get to the inside shoulder of Tommy Trimble, incomplete. Fitzgerald is on the sideline, looks like he's watching and getting ready if he has to start preparing himself for a game-winning kick. He also looks cold as fuck. Shit's fucking ridiculous. Here he comes. Young, throwing, sideline, caught! Teteroa McMillan. Now at the 50-yard line, Young looking to throw again. Pressure around him this time. Incomplete. Carrington Valentine on the coverage there against Teteroa McMillan. It was just a quick throw because Bryce Young was getting pressure off the edges. Young, handoff to Rico Dowdle, who has space to the 30! Yes! A 19-yarder by Rico Dowdle. And Green Bay has called their second timeout. Oh, I fucking love Rico Dowdle. The Panthers actually could do this. Come on, Panthers. Come on, Panthers. Come on, Panthers. Young, directly in our center. Dowdle. They want to stop the run. And Canales calls a timeout. Fuck. Checking something. Come on. Let me check my fantasy, see what we're doing while we wait for this timeout. Young, handoff, Rico Dowdle again. Come on. Come on. Go for another run. Go for another run. Oh my god. All right. We either win the game or we go to overtime. This is not going to be an easy kick. We either win today Come on. Come on, Ryan. I believe in you. Come on. 1 second left. It is brutally windy outside. Ryan Fitzgerald. All right, here we go. Come on. We can do this. Come on, Ryan. I believe in you. With a second left, 13-13 on the scoreboard. It is a 49-yard attempt. The rookie kicker steps back. He's ready. He's missed a PAT today. And LaFleur calls a timeout, attempting to ice this kicker. Fitzgerald has hit from further before, but it is brutal outside. The wind is whipping around, but Canales made his choices today depending on where he wanted the ball and when to get the wind like this in case we were in a situation, just as this one is. We have an opportunity to go into Lambeau Field right now and steal a win away against the Green Bay Packers. So as the timeout is now coming to an end here, we will see what does this rookie kicker have under his belt. It's windy. Ryan Fitzgerald lining it up. The Packers are ready to try and block. The snap, hold, kick is up. It's good! It's good! Yes! Oh my God! The fucking Panthers win! Holy shit! It's good! It's good! Through the wind! The rookie kicks it through! Yes! Holy shit! The Panthers go into Lambeau Field and steal the victory to go to 5-4 on the year. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God, let's go. That was insane. Heck, Shifty. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Niners took down the Giants. Ooh, I need to see the score on that game. Oh my God, I can't fucking believe it. Ooh, that looked like it was a fun game. Oh my God. My blood pressure is through the roof. Christ. The Panthers defense did everything they had to that game. And the offense, when it finally mattered, was able to get down the field just enough. If that was a few yards further back, if that was in the 50s, I don't think he would have made that. But Ryan Fitzgerald was able to make it work. We almost got bingo too. Wait, no, we do have bingo because that was a game-winning field goal. That's bingo, baby. Not only do the Panthers get a walk-off win, that walk-off field goal gets us our first bingo of the season. God, that was an electric finish to the game. A defensive masterclass by the Panthers, only letting up that final touchdown drive when they were just already gassed because the offense was doing nothing to complement them. My God, that was beautiful. Everything about that. Oh. That's insane. What do we get for bingo? I get nothing. I get to be happy. As this channel grows, though, we definitely do have to start getting some incentives for bingo. We got to start thinking about that, because that's fun. God, I almost completely forgot about bingo. I was too fucking crazy. We were almost about to go into overtime, and let me see. We may have had another chance for overtime, depending on... Yeah, Tedero and McMillan would have only had to get 4 extra yards, and if we did that in overtime, it would have been bingo anyway as well, because it would have been overtime and Nalo for 50-plus yards. God, that's amazing. No, thank you, Shifty. Yeah, we are so excited. We went into Lambeau and we beat the #1 seed in NFC currently. Good God. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. I am going to go and lower my blood pressure. But god damn, was that exciting. That was legitimately amazing. I was so excited. But no, thank you guys very much.